me? Oh,
Yo, what up, Juice? What up? What's good, man?
hold up. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, you fine, man. Hey,
Okay.
yeah, well,
I'm
we
getting
on,
set up.
hey,
My bad. I'm
yeah,
getting
we
set
on,
up.
man. Yeah, hey, you all good, man? You doing all right? How was
Uh,
your weekend?
Oh yeah, it was good, man. The weekend was good, bro. Oh yeah, it was straight, bro. Hold
Hey,
on.
yeah, cause I was about to turn my head like this. Pause.
Ah, wait a minute, man. Oh shit. Hell yeah, the weekend was good though, bro. Mm.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
That was it. Yeah, that was it. That
yeah,
was it. That was
yeah,
it. Okay,
yeah. It
yeah.
was good, man.
Ain't nothing, bro.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Hey,
Oh,
before we get started, guess who won that 3-on-3 thing?
who won it?
The team Fulwiley on.
Oh, I thought you said she didn't win it.
No, I said they beat South Carolina.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, they beat the team.
they beat South Carolina.
Yeah.
Like I said, with that game, not I I congratulate South Carolina. They won their pool 3-0, superb the first 2 days. Um, first game today. I posted the first 2 minutes of that game where they just went off to the races with Oklahoma State.
Okay.
But then in the second game, they had to go against uh, the team with Full Wiley, Z Spearman,
Yeah. See,
Sierra Burdick, and
clarify. Get it. Clarify it for me again, because I be getting
yeah,
confused.
it's the 3X Nationals.
The
Basically,
3X Nationals.
yeah,
Like,
basically,
so when you refer to some teams may have, because like when you refer to a college, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, the team from Oklahoma State, the team
right.
from South Carolina, that they may have decided to get together, but it's not necessarily a college.
No, okay. All
You
right,
know
let
what
me
I'm
just all
saying?
right,
That
yeah, let me just
confusion.
clarify. Let me just
Okay.
clarify right quick, Juice. Okay, the teams from the college are actual current players. They that
Mm.
right. The teams that represented TCU, Oklahoma State, Vanderbilt, and so on.
South
Right,
Carolina.
right. Those
Okay.
are actual college players. Now,
But there are teams that are mixed up and not necessarily representing a
right,
particular school.
because it's USA basketball, so
Ah,
so they got current pros that's playing overseas. They got players that just finished their eligibility with their respective universities. So they're trying to be evaluated for Team USA selections and things like that.
mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Okay.
yeah. So that's what that the 3X Nationals is all about, just evaluations. And there's also players that's currently in the international Team USA training circuit. So it's teams comprised of those players too. So
Okay.
right,
Okay.
so even though the girls from South Carolina and even all the other respected schools, even though they didn't win it, they're getting valuable experience that they're gonna be able to take with them. That's gonna
Right.
help them for next year and also further in their career in
Okay.
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so congratulations to Malaysia for Wiley. She hit the game winner. Yeah.
What? Get
yeah,
out of
she
here.
she hit the game winner, man. She hit the game winner. So
Yeah.
shout out, shout out to Malaysia. Um I know as a member of the media, I'm supposed to be impartial,
Yeah.
but I was pulling for them Gamecocks.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, man.
yeah,
USA. Okay. Yeah. That's a championship. I'm
yeah,
looking at it now. That's
yeah,
technically a USA championship.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So that's
Fulwiley is a USA 3x3 basketball champion. Oh, okay. Yeah. So who else was on this team with Fulwiley?
yeah. Like I say, Z Spearman for Tennessee.
Oh, Okay.
Sierra Burdick, she's an Olympic veteran. She was on the 3-on-3 team that won the silver this past Olympics. Sierra
Yeah.
Burdick, I think her last year at Tennessee was in 15, I think. So she's pretty much been on Team USA since her career ended.
Yeah. Okay. Tessa Johnson, Chloe Kitts, Joyce Edwards, and Madison McDaniels.
Yeah.
Fulwiley showed out, making a game-winning layup. Okay, yeah. Tournament MVP. Well, hey,
Yeah,
congratulations. Yeah, listen,
congratulations
man.
for
Hey, listen.
Wiley. Yeah,
Right. Congratulations to Fulwiley on that one.
yeah.
You know?
Well,
Yeah, man.
so
That's a
yeah, let's
that's a
go.
that's a good one.
Hey, but hey, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready to go on. Let's go on. Unbox some of this on preseason action.
Yeah.
We been catching this weekend, man.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
did you catch the Aces game?
I didn't catch much. This was the Aces versus the Storm,
No,
or
Aces versus
no?
the Wings. Yeah. Well, did
That
you
was the
watch the
other
Aces
day. No,
Wings?
that was the other day. I didn't catch much of it, but what I did peep as far as a recap, they said, I'm already hearing some grumblings about Dallas. The coaching's not where it need to be. This is
Man, hold
just
on.
something I
This is a
quickly
new
read.
coach. I'm like, yo, get it.
It's one game in the preseason. You know how we do. You know how we do. It's overreaction Sunday. You know, tomorrow will be overreaction Monday. And so, because the Wings supposedly they got toe up.
Well, I'm gonna say this. What's the origin of the backlash? Is it
Mm,
coming from fans?
it's coming from the media.
Yeah, so yeah, man. The media,
You know how it
hey,
is. They
media.
want to
Hey,
maybe
anybody in
stirring
the
it up.
media right now, it's just preseason. They're trying to
Yeah,
evaluate. They trying to get
yeah,
rosters together.
yeah,
Some of y'all ain't never played no ball. Y'all are just journalists.
yeah. Wings head coach may quickly be on the hot seat.
After one preseason game. Oh man. Anyway, first of all, this
Yeah,
is what I gotta say.
yeah.
I'm gonna let you get your take. Because
Okay.
we talked about the Wings.
You saw
A
this
few.
game. You watched this game.
Yeah,
You saw this game.
I watched the first half. I
You
take
saw
that back.
some of it. Okay.
I did go back and watch it, the whole
Okay.
entire game. Um, Look, right now, this is the thing. All right, they only getting like some teams getting one preseason game, some people getting like three. The season actually
Yeah.
kicks off on the 17th, so there's a lot going on, and there's another issue that we definitely gonna talk about tomorrow, because a lot of players are getting heated because they're getting waived without having put on the uniform in a game situation. So that's a
I've
whole
seen
nother
some people
issue in
getting
itself.
cut.
The media needs to talk
Yeah.
about that. Players getting cut
Yeah.
without even getting some live game action and being evaluated in a game. But
Ooh.
first let's quickly get on this game right here, and I'm gonna let you get your take, because I know you was like the Wings is on your watch list. Um,
Yeah.
right now that they went against the Aces. The Aces,
They went against the Aces.
I wasn't surprised. I even told you the Aces is gonna breeze through this game, and that's not taking nothing away from the personnel that the Wings got. It's just that um basically the only thing the Aces did was Jude Lloyd gone. You insert, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
not Jude. You got Jude Lloyd in the place of Kelsey Plum. All right,
Kelsey Plum, right.
right, and a few other pieces. But the preseason media, again, they're trying to evaluate the rookies for real. Okay, they're trying to
Yeah.
get some continuity. They only had like 4 days of actual practice time together, so they trying to
Yeah.
evaluate draft picks. Dana Evans was hurt. Um,
Dana Evans was hurt. Okay.
yeah, Dana Evans was hurt. Cheyenne Parker ties on maternity leave. She
Uh-huh.
should be back in a few weeks. Megan Gustafson, from Spain.
Gustafson.
She's recovering from a leg injury.
Ah, okay.
Right. So they trying to evaluate some
A
things.
lot of moving parts.
Right. Now I will say this with the Wings, the rookies, Paige is coming.
Page is
Paige is
coming.
coming. Paige looked good. I saw some good things out of Paige.
Right.
Um, they're definitely gonna be better than last year.
Uh-huh.
They're not gonna be at the bottom. Definitely, they're
They
not gonna
won't
be
be
at
at
the
the
bottom.
bottom.
But
Quinterly, I was told JJ Quinterly.
JJ Quinley,
She's trying to make that roster.
she's gonna make it.
She's going to
JJ
make that.
Quinley,
She's playing ball. She's playing hard.
yeah, JJ Quinley and Isaiah James. I think Isaiah James
Isaiah
gonna make the
James,
roster.
yeah. Isaiah James. JJ Quinterly, yeah. Oh,
Um,
yeah. I'm looking at the
I
roster.
now I don't JJ Quinley. I
Quinterly.
think again Isaiah James gonna make the roster. I didn't see any quality minutes to really evaluate Maddie Scott. Madison
Madison.
Scott.
Yeah, Madison Scott.
Um, I think Mackenzie Forbes. I don't see her making it. I just hate even though we got one new team and two more teams coming next year. There's a lot of players that I'm like, dang man, I wish they could make a roster, man. Um,
Yeah.
play like Jordan Holmes. I don't know.
Joanna
Um,
Holmes, yeah.
cause when you look at Maisha Hines Allen, she's gonna make it.
She's going to make that roster. Yeah, she's on.
Kayla Charles, I don't know.
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, they got a hard job. They got a hard job, man.
Yeah.
They got a
David
hard job.
Charles.
Um, but but I was surprised. I was pleased
Maddie
with the
Seager's
play.
gonna make the roster. Mal, she'll make the roster. Maddie Seager's gonna make the Maddie Seager's, Alyssa Smith,
Yeah, yeah, Nalissa starting. So
Quinterly.
yeah,
Right, they're
Nalissa
gonna start a
starting.
go course of Gobelay. I need Tierra McCowan to really step up. That's the name I'm gonna be watching this year.
Yeah,
This is a year she gonna have to take that. She need to dominate a little bit more than what she. Some games she do, some games she don't. She's capable of doing it all the time. Like I've seen her do it, but it's a little too inconsistent
yeah,
for them to take that. They need that to happen to really take that big step. Besides just we're gonna get better because, like we say, ain't no way to go but up. They was at the complete bottom last year,
yeah.
but they got Paige, they got DJ, they got Arika. They got Maisha Hines. They got some players. They got a lot of newer players. We got to see what the chemistry looks like. But I'm gonna keep them on my. I like Agumbole. I do. And that's really the reason because she can dominate by herself. You know. So I'm hoping that with Paige, with DJ, like I said, I'm comfortable with the wing. I'm just not sure what they're gonna do inside. That's what I should say about the wings. And I'm comfortable about the wing. I'm comfortable about the guard play, but I don't know about the inside play right now.
Well, they got another preseason game Saturday. They don't.
Saturday, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they playing an international club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Antelopes. I don't know what country they're from. Hold on, the Antelopes. Oh, they're playing a team from Japan.
Oh, okay. The Japan team.
Yeah, the Toyota Antelopes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toyota Antelopes. I think that's Japan. I would think.
The Toyota Antelope. Okay.
Yeah, I would
Women's
think.
Japanese professional women's Japanese basketball league team.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah. So they should be able to win that game. Uh let's see here. Monday. The Antelopes play the Liberty Monday, May 12th.
Right.
So that's
Right.
yeah. So I'm just looking at some of this Antelope stuff. Yeah, I got the Liberty going back to the finals. Just throwing that out there right
You
now.
throwing it out there right
I
now?
know we ain't talked about all
No,
that yet,
hey, I'm not mad at that. Again,
And
they
I know
really haven't
that's
they
not
have they haven't
really a
really done
sexy type
nothing.
of.
They
That's
haven't really
not
made
really
any drastic changes. They haven't made any
right.
drastic changes. So
That's a kind of an easy pick. That's not necessarily some sort of brain blowing pick.
nah, no, that's not. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not. They the champs, so they ain't the champs no more.
Thank you. All right, you got to beat the champ. In order to beat the man, you got to beat the man. That's it.
Right.
You got to go through Jonquel Jones. I'm sorry. You got to go through that brick wall known as Jonquel Jones, my
Yeah.
brother.
But I think,
Woo!
I don't know. Hey, after looking at the Aces Friday night,
Okay.
I told you I
Yeah.
was still high on the Aces.
Okay.
And
You ain't through
and
with the Aces yet. Okay.
and even with I got to give a shout out to the rookies.
Mm.
Let me just go ahead and just recognize the rookies that shined in that game Friday night
Okay.
for the Aces.
Yes.
DJ Kelly.
DJ Kelly.
Yeah, 4 for 5 from the field for 9 points.
Okay.
And Aaliyah Nye, Roll
Aaliyah
Tide.
Nye. It's the one I was telling you about. Roll
Yeah,
Tide. Yep.
Roll Tide.
Aaliyah Nye.
Hold on. Roll Nye.
Roll Nye. Roll
Hey,
Nye.
hey, five. Hold on. Aaliyah Nye,
What was her number?
6 for 11. 3 for 5 from 3.
Ooh.
17 points. Yo, Aaliyah Nye she was on it. She was on
She
it.
was on it.
Um,
Okay. She hungry.
like it's and now one thing I can say, and this is an interesting statistic. They was talking about this after the game. And I did notice the increase of pace. A total commitment on defense, because last year the Sky had some lapses on defense, especially in the playoffs, on that run when they got eliminated. And also they was totally balanced on offense. Right, very sharp. And they resembled the continuity they had. They looked like that championship team. The pace, I'm saying, at the pace they were playing, I was noticing they was playing at a pace that they like to play. Because normally when they won the 2 championships, they was number 1 in pace. Last year they was number 4 in pace. So what was lacking a lot of times was a lot of transition buckets that they capitalized on. They was really locked in on defense. Chelsea Gray, looking like the Chelsea Gray we know, and coming off the season she had in Unrivaled. I wasn't surprised by her play the least bit. So like I say, on the Aces.
The Aces, okay.
Yeah, Aces. Yeah. But
They're gonna be there. Okay, listen, they know what it takes. They
yeah.
know what it takes. Okay. So wait, so DJ Kelly, this is the one
from
he didn't
Oregon.
get drafted. She signed a training camp deal. She didn't get drafted.
Yeah.
Okay. DJ Kelly. Yeah. This was my brother was talking about her.
Yeah, DJ looked good.
Yeah, she was an all-batty finalist.
But
yeah,
they're gonna have to make some decisions. They're gonna have to make some decisions too, because they're gonna have to end up releasing by three.
I'm trying to think, is it 13? I'm trying to figure out what's the roster limit for the W.
I'm gonna have that information tomorrow for each team, because the biggest catalyst for that is salary cap space.
Okay.
Right. Salary
now
cap
I'm looking
space.
at 12.
Some people gonna have 12.
12.
Some people gonna have 14.
Some gonna have 11.
Yeah, some gonna have 11.
Yeah.
Salary cap. The salary cap is gonna dictate it.
Yeah. Okay. Salary cap going to dictate. It's going to be extremely difficult. You want to know why? Because you got to cut down to 12. This year, this is a new rule this year. Why is that? Because they added the expansion team. So with the expansion team, wait a minute. No, I take it back. Hold on. Yeah, no, 12 players, bro. This year it's gonna be 12 maximum. With the salary cap dictating whether you want to have 11 or not. So that makes it very difficult.
Man.
Okay. Some teams gonna have some decisions to make, is all I'm saying. I'm looking at
Right.
it.
Yeah. Everybody got some decisions on.
Oh man.
Just like I was watching the game today. I think it was somebody. I was like, they. Hold on, what game that was? I think it was the Storm. When I was watching the Storm, I was
Okay.
looking at how many players. I'm like,
All
yeah, they
right.
got to make some decisions.
They got to make some decisions. I see 18 on the Wings roster currently. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 currently on the Seattle roster.
Right.
So
And
at least
Connecticut, the Connecticut roster. Oh yeah, Connecticut got to make some decisions.
Connecticut. Ooh, ooh.
You see that
Oh yeah,
number?
ooh. Oh yeah, they got to make some decisions. They got to make some decisions. Some of these people is locks though. Lindsay Allen is a lock. Tina Charles a lock. Marina Mabry lock. Anissa Morrow, I think she's gonna be a lock. She gonna make it. JC Sheldon, that's 5. Sanaya Rivers. What you think about Sanaya Rivers out of NC State? She can ball. She's a rookie.
Oh,
It's gonna be tough. It's these rookies. It's gonna be tough for them now. Uh,
I don't know, man. I got to see some
yeah.
more because again,
It's
Sanaya
right.
Rivers
We
didn't
still early. We're
play.
gonna see some more balls.
Um,
Some people, like you say, they hadn't even got no playing time yet.
you're right. That right. I know that's the
So that's crazy. And they getting cut.
yeah, Leela LeCan.
Neither
Yeah,
LeCan, right?
yeah. Like I say, she didn't play today.
Okay.
Um,
She's out of France. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, you know who played the other day? Citron out of Notre Dame. She was balling too.
Oh, oh
She was hungry.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Citron.
We was gonna get on the Washington.
We
We was
was.
gonna talk about Washington. Cause Sonya Citron,
Ooh,
if
yeah,
Paige right now, just based on a small sample size, if we talking about ROI, the rig of the year,
yeah.
I gotta put Sonya Citron has made herself known.
Oh yeah, no
If
doubt,
Sonya
no
Citron can
doubt.
stay healthy for the 44 games, she will be a serious contender for rookie of the
Yeah.
after what I saw the other day.
What I saw the other
Kiki,
day
right? Kiki Area Finn. Yeah,
played very
she keep
well.
building. Yeah, she's looking good too. Yeah,
So it
Kiki's
is.
looking good. And
I like what I seen from Washington.
yeah, I like what I saw.
Kiki, Kiki. She didn't start, but she came in looking good. This girl Emily Inkstler, I like her game. She's out of Louisville. She came in looking pretty good. She was starting last year. She was coming off the bench.
Yeah, she was coming off the bench last year. But yeah.
And it's still one guy. Suge Sutton played a little bit. It's still Brittany Sykes. Uh, Washington got Stephanie Dolson now. So I'm going to be interested to see how much more she got left in the tank.
Oh, she got a lot left in the tank, man.
Yeah, she's 33, so she got some left in the tank. Other day, 10
But
points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists.
because that veteran leadership, because really on that team, Stephanie Dolson, Brittany Sykes,
Stephanie Dolson.
that's really the heart of your veteran veteran core.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really the heart of your veteran core.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so Stephanie Dawson, she got a lot in. Yeah, she was
Stephanie
balling. Stephanie
Dawson. I
Dawson was
like Stephanie
balling.
Dawson's game. She can shoot it. She can step out.
Yeah.
She could let me look at the sparks. Let's see here. Uh is Cameron Brink back? What's the story on her? Is she gonna be ready to play, or she still? I hadn't really heard much about that situation.
I don't. That's a
Cameron
good
Brink.
question. Um,
So I don't think she's gonna be ready yet. Oh
uh,
no, okay. They
uh
expect her to be back sometime in June.
okay,
So
that's cool.
that's cool.
Yeah, we get our first look at the Sparks on Tuesday night.
Ooh, woo. I want to see
A
that too.
California battle. The Valkyries.
Spark. Oh, okay. Get a
Yeah, they
chance
playing
to
the
see the
Valkyries.
Valkyries. Okay. Oh, they got
Now,
Azura Stevens,
that's what I'm looking to.
Allison
That's what I'm
Sims.
looking to occupy the bottom of the West.
Ooh. Who that? The Valkyries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. K
Yeah.
Martin, don't run up on me if you hear this and you see me in the street.
Oh.
Hey, but look, they're gonna be competitive. Their
Let me
identity
look at
is
the
gonna
Valkyrie
be
roster.
I'm just gonna paraphrase Kate Martin's remarks when asked about what's gonna be their identity. Basically they're gonna be like the pesky, for lack of a better word, the pesky team. They jumping, they running on the floor, very loose ball in your
Mm-hmm.
face. They're gonna be scrappy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be that bunch because again they're a new team, so they gotta
Yeah.
establish an identity. But
Yeah.
I like some of the pieces that they do have.
I do like some of
So
the pieces they got. I'm
yeah,
looking
I
at
like
them.
the pieces. They got Tiffany Hayes. Tiffany Hayes is a vet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, been around, can score it.
Yeah.
Kate is a score in her own right.
Crafty. Yeah, the crafty
Good
player.
IQ.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to Tuesday night
I
to
want to see
actually.
what they got. I think right now, if I'm looking at their roster, I see Julie Van Loo.
Mm-hmm.
I see Stephanie Talbot. She came from the Sparks. I see Tiffany Hayes, Timmy Fangbele. I see a lot of role players. I don't see necessarily a closer yet. They might need to. They got some. They need to find themselves a closer.
Oh, hold on.
Somebody who can create their own shot off the dribble. Like
Uh,
I see a lot of role players. What you think? I see Monique Billings. I like Monique Billings. I
yeah.
like Monique Billings a lot. She was with the Wings last year. But she
Let me see.
Timmy Fabinley, she was hurt last year.
Yeah.
She Kate Martin, Stephanie
Letitia,
Talbot, Kayla
Letitia
Thornton.
Am here. Oh, they got Letitia Am here.
They got Letitia Am here.
Yeah, yeah.
They do have
Kayla
Letitia Am
Thornton.
here.
Kayla Thornton. You can't.
Kayla Thornton.
They got Kayla Thornton. Kayla Thornton
They
can
got
shoot
Kayla
that
Thornton.
thing.
Okay.
Great defender.
Okay.
Right
Kayla Thornton
now,
out of UTEP.
now,
Mm.
Cheyenne Sellers is one of the ones who got cut without
Oh,
in-game
she
evaluation
got cut. Okay,
out of
Cheyenne
Maryland.
Sellers got cut, bro.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I didn't know that,
She's
man.
she's one of the ones. I got a whole list of
She
cut.
didn't even play,
Yeah, haven't even played yet.
bro.
WNBA.
Oh, come
WNBA.
on,
Listen to
man.
me. Listen to me, WNBA. Come on.
Come
Come
on.
on, man. What we doing? Let,
Come on.
let these
This is what
players
I'm talking about. Let them play.
let at least get them one game with the uniform on. Let them hit the hardwood with the uniform on. And you need practice evaluation. You evaluated them based on what they did in college.
Right.
You had a week already to see them in the gym, in the training
In the
facility.
gym.
Now you got to get in-game evaluation. We got to be fair about this because one thing you don't need right now on WNBA is any backlash that's gonna detract or derail the positive things that y'all got going on
We're
right
on the
now.
upward swing right now. She's the
Because
first player to get cut, period. And the Coach Natalie Nakasi, says that she was not waived because of a lack of talent, but because of a lack of space, quote unquote. Whatever that means, you know.
look, my thing
Look,
is this. My thing is this. All
let
right.
them play in a
Because
jersey
now,
once.
and I know it's hard because there's only a quote
It's hard.
unquote 144 spots. All right. We know
144, 12 by
right.
12.
Right. We know y'all got a hard decision. But my thing is this. This is like their lifelong dream, Mr. Dunn, that WNBA uniform. At least give them an opportunity to showcase their talent in front of the world. If you cut them, that's fine. But still, you still got to have a pool of players for when injuries happen and all like that.
There you go.
Give these players the opportunity to get some in-game tape. So if an injury comes and you still waive them, if they don't get called up by you, get them some tape so they can be called up by somebody
else. Yeah.
WNBA.
You're right.
Come on. You don't need to be on no sucker shit. I'm just saying it like that. You don't. All right.
That's some sucker shit.
All right, man. But yeah, but I hate that. But yo, keep your head up, sister. Man. You got mad talent. You're gonna get picked up by somebody else because ACLs is happening left and right, and somebody gonna need you in a minute.
Yeah, somebody gonna need you in a minute, for real. That's a part of the game. It's gonna be a pool of players like Cheyenne. Stay in shape. Keep working on your game. Somebody gonna pick you up.
And another thing too is that needs to be everybody needs the same amount of preseason game, like the NBA. If you're gonna be the female counterpart to the NBA, it's got to be some type of standardization,
some similarity. Yeah.
Okay. I say 5 preseason games. 5 preseason games, whether you incorporating some international clubs or just 5 games, period. That's enough time. That's a good sample size.
My girl Micaiah Herbert Harrington got cut.
Oh,
that's breaking news right there.
With who she's with?
She got waived by the Wings. Micaiah Herbert Harrington from South Carolina.
Now, okay. Now, see, this
she ain't even played.
She hasn't. She's not
a rookie. She's not a rookie though. So that kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Well, again, you're gonna have some vets where a rookie might come in. They're gonna keep the rookie and the vet.
Yeah.
And then what I noticed, like even this year, we got a lot of players who was in the WNBA system a few years ago. Then went overseas. Now they're back because they got called in before the year to come to training camp. So because even with Chicago, a woman same similar situation. A couple years ago, she was in Seattle, played overseas last year, got called before the draft to come to training camp, and she just got cut. And I thought she was balling Friday night, man. I thought she was balling.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's go ahead and take a commercial break, pay some bills right quick, and we'll come back in about 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear it? How long will you go being your
right, we back. All right, we back. We
Yeah.
back. We back.
Back.
All right. Sure. Let's talk a little Sky, man, because Sky played Friday night. Hey, me and Ella was in the building.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, me and Ella was in the building. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. Got a chance to see Last Till Poa.
I
I
see
haven't posted
before.
that picture up
Okay.
yet. Last Till Poa for LSU. She was yeah. She was sitting courtside.
Okay.
Yeah, she was sitting courtside. You know what I'm saying? Look, hey, looking
Yeah.
good. Hey,
Yeah. Right.
the TV don't really do it. The TV do it justice, but seeing her, in the flesh, you know, hey,
Oh. All right. All baddie, honorable mention.
yeah.
You
Hey,
know.
but the main thing was she's taller than I expected.
Okay.
Yeah, she was a little taller. She was a little taller.
Okay.
Yeah.
By six what?
Oh, she likes about 6'2".
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he likes about 6'2".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the
Hey,
Sky.
Sky got Kia Nurse.
Hey, that
That's a good
addition.
pickup.
That was an excellent pickup. Perimeter shooting. What she does is this is a different Sky team. I gotta
This is a
say,
different Scott. Listen, we ain't
um,
had a chance. He go one that's going to eventually some injuries gonna hit. Somebody gonna have to at least take a look at Kennedy Carter. You're
you
gonna
know
have to
what?
take a look.
Tomorrow, and I want let's say the Kennedy Carter conversation for tomorrow because
Okay.
I got something. We're gonna talk about Kennedy Carter
We're
probably
gonna have to talk
about
about it
30,
now. It's the
45 minutes.
elephant in the room.
You know what I'm saying? I want to I just want to give Kennedy Carter a whole segment because
Yeah.
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
I looked at the video she posted where she landed on in the Mexican airport getting picked
Oh,
up by the ball club. They had her jersey ready.
okay. Oh
you
yeah, they're
know,
gonna roll out the red
right,
carpet now.
yeah, right now, Kennedy, she's a hired hitman right now.
He's a hired goon.
Hey, she did her thing in China. She left
Okay.
China. She left for China with more awards than Michael Jackson got in '84 at the Grammy. You know, Kennedy Carter's on to the next country.
On to Mexico.
On to Mexico. She finna turn it up. She finna make a lot of pesos in Mexico.
Yeah.
You know, but Chicago, this team right here, I just want to start with the coaching change.
It's a good roster.
I want to start with the coaching staff. New coach Tyler Marsh,
Tyler Marsh.
assistant under Becky Hammond last year.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that move. And Tanisha
Mm-hmm.
Wright, who was the head coach at Atlanta last year, she's on the staff with Tyler Marsh. That was good. That's a good move because I was a fan of Tanisha Wright. I was a real big fan of Tanisha Wright. So there's a lot of experience on that staff. And I can see that they're gonna be playing with a lot of pace, a lot of things that was implemented under Becky Hammond. He's implemented.
Right.
I can see it. Courtney Vandersloot.
I
She's
like Vandersloot.
Yeah, she's Courtney Vandersloot.
He's a KG veteran.
Right.
He
Efficient
got a
veteran.
ring.
To bring Haley Van Lith along.
Perfect fit.
Yeah. And Angel Reese.
Ooh.
Right now, all of y'all haters out there, all of y'all haters who saying, "Oh, she padding stats, getting her own good shots and all that." Look, yeah, look. First of all, let me say this: getting a rebound is hard. All right. When you underneath that basket, a lot of these people, I looked at the people that's making these comments on Angel Reese's game last year. I could tell they never played any type of organized ball. The only basketball experience they got is probably NBA Live.
2K.
2K, yeah,
my player.
That's all.
Right, 2K, my
NBA
player.
Jams. He's heated up. That's the only game experience they got.
Right.
Look, first of all, it's like this. When Angel Reese was playing in LSU, what she wasn't doing what y'all commenting on. Look, it's like this. When you move from collegiate, where you a woman above girls, it's a different thing. Now you get into the W. You're playing against grown women. Women who been in the league 4, 5, 6, sometimes 14 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's growing pains. You know?
It's a growing pain. It's a different game.
Right, exactly. Caden Clark, everybody's princess, that was growing pains she had to go through.
That was growing pains she had to go through.
Right. I looked at the media day photo from last year to this year. You can see Caitlin is cut up and all like that. So, you know, there's growing pains.
She didn't got stronger.
She got bounced around, but not no more. She did a season with Unrivaled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Working out the work she put in with Lisa Leslie and that experience she got in Unrivaled.
Yeah.
Yo, you're gonna look at a whole different Angel Reese, a polished Angel Reese, drop stepping. You know what I'm saying? Jumper, mid-range. She showed off the mid-range.
Yeah.
Y'all said she ain't had no mid-range shot. She showed off some mid-range Friday night. So all y'all haters.
Yeah.
Mr. Whitlock. You one of them.
Oh,
you one of them, Mr. Whitlock. You're gonna be looking at a polished Angel Reese. Okay? You're gonna be looking at a polished Angel Reese. So all y'all haters, detractors, get ready for a Chicago Sky team that's gonna contend. They're gonna play with some pace. They got veteran leadership.
Yeah.
You know.
They got
Ariel Atkins. They got Ariel Atkins. Ariel Atkins is a good addition. Haley Van Liff is coming.
They got Rebecca Allen. That's a good pickup.
Yeah, they got Rebecca Allen.
Yeah.
So
I like Rebecca Allen game. They got Cardoso. So you already know.
Oh, yeah.
That's already.
Twin Towers, aka 15. We're gonna be looking at a more polished Cardoso.
Cardoso, she was hurt. She still hasn't gotten a full year because she was hurt. She didn't even play till June.
Right.
Last year.
I'm looking at a double competition between her and Angel Reese. So it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be hard to get rebounds against the Sky. Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be very hard to get a rebound against the Sky.
Definitely.
You know.
And, right, and then
they got Kia Nurse. I can't forget. I gotta go back to that. They got Kia Nurse. They got Mariah Jefferson.
On your Wary.
Yeah, they got Anya Wary. Yep, sure do, a veteran. I like Van Lith. I'm sorry, but Van Lith, I give it wait till about July. And she's gonna be rocking. Watch. She's under Vandersloot. Vandersloot's gonna teach her real good. We got Rachel Bannum. Rachel Bannum's a walking 3-pointer. Okay. I like the Sky's roster. I do. Yep. Let me see what type of moves did the Phoenix Mercury make. Okay. So they got rid of Griner. They got rid of Brittany Griner. They got rid of Taurasi retired. Sophie Cunningham's gone. So they got Kylie Copper. Natasha Mack. Satu Sabali. They got Satu Sabali. They got Alyssa Thomas. Okay. Yeah. I was about to get worried.
But I'm gonna be a Juice. Besides Kalia Copper,
the
Unicorn. Hold on, let me get my roster up.
Because this roster looking a little thin, I must say.
And that's the thing. I you know what? With the roster that they got, I'm looking at Phoenix to repeat what they did last year.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Much. I don't see them making big moves. I like Alyssa Thomas, and I like Satu Sabali.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot they got AT.
They got her now. They got some.
I forgot about AT.
Yeah, they got some players now. They
but
do.
I don't know if it's enough, man.
I don't know if it's enough, man.
Like I say, I
They
got
lost they lost Natasha Cloud too, bruh.
yeah, because she's
They
in New
lost a
York.
lot.
She's in New York.
Yeah, they lost a lot, man.
Yeah, they lost a lot.
It just is what it is.
And the thing about it is with the new CBA, the collective bargaining agreement, that's going to be going into effect. A lot of these, it's going to be another shuffling because a lot of these
Yeah.
players is on 1 year deals.
Okay, yeah, it'll be
So
another
a lot of
shuffling
these
next
teams is
year.
going to be blowed up again next year.
Might be a couple, yeah, it might be some tanking going on this year. At some point, I'm sure you might be some tanking because at some point later on in the year, once we see some numbers,
We'll
have to
see the
start talking about the
probably by
what
August
the
we'll see
draft looking
tanking.
like next year.
We'll see tanking probably in August,
Oh,
around August. Come on now, they okay,
who gonna want their first pick?
okay, mid-May to so probably like
Two
August we'll
months,
start seeing some
3
tanking.
months,
We'll start seeing tanking around August.
right after the All-Star break.
Yeah, right out the
I
All-Star
like how
break.
they did the All-Star game. The Olympic team versus the All-Star team.
I hope they
Now,
do that
obviously,
again.
you can't do that every year because it ain't no Olympics every year. But they had a lot of eyeballs on that. That was one of the good moves they made last year as far as marketing the game. You know, it was exciting watching the Olympic players. It was Angel Reese was playing with Caitlin Clark. They was on the same team and they won too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm not surprised that happened again. That 4 years prior to that, the exact same result happened.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, the
Yeah, the
players
exact
won.
same result happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah, I haven't even
Listen,
looked at the format of how the All-Star games are
what
going to
they
roll.
gonna do this year, right? It's gonna be interesting because it's gonna be, obviously you can't
I
go
hope it's East and
Olympics
West.
every year.
It'll probably
They
be East
just
and
need to
West.
go. Listen, like you say, follow the path. There's already a path laid out. Y'all are the sister NBA team. Do the East and West. Keep it simple.
No gimmicks.
Like
No gimmicks.
yeah, no gimmicks. Do the East and West. People enjoyed. I'm not gonna say people. I enjoyed watching Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark play together. Cause see, players know, like you say, the media they're gonna talk about stuff. We, whatever. The media is gonna talk about stuff. We want something to talk about. You get in that locker room, man, them players just trying to win, man. It's like we trying to win this game. Even Kennedy Carter. God bless Kennedy. Somebody gonna pick her up. Watch. Uh,
Well,
Look at what happened with Odyssey Sims last year.
well, let me say this.
Go back. Okay, I know I'm all over the
No,
place.
I'm a Kennedy Carter
I'm
fan too.
excited, man. I
I'm a
want to see
Kennedy
some
Carter
ball.
fan too, and I'm Kennedy Carter. I'm on your side. If I was a
Yeah,
GM, me personally, if I was a GM,
yeah,
I
yeah.
would have you in my organization.
You on my speed dial. Yeah, I would have you in the
I'll
building
have you in my
somewhere.
organization if I was a GM, Kennedy. This is the thing with Kennedy. Um, I think she struggles with mental illness.
Yeah,
But again, if I was a GM, I would sit Kennedy down and say,
right.
Kennedy, this is what I would do. All right. This is a conversation. All right.
Yeah,
Hey, Kennedy, how you doing? This is Hassan Muhammad of X and YZ
yeah.
organization. I would like to extend a 2 year deal to you. I want to fly you in, and I just mainly want to we don't need to talk about money just on the first conversation. What I want to know is what would you need as a
What do you
player
need?
to be successful in this organization? What
Yeah,
and that's what and just think about that. The plane ticket is waiting for you at the airport. What city? Okay, the ticket is waiting. All right.
wait.
We can set a meeting in 48 hours. Just give me a call on my private line when you are boarding the plane, and I will have a limousine waiting for you to to the designated meeting spot, and we just gonna sit and talk. We're not gonna
Yeah.
talk about basketball, X's and O's.
X's
Only
and
thing we're gonna
O's,
talk about is
contracts,
what do you need to be successful
successful.
to contend for a championship? How
Mm,
does that sound? That's what
that's
I would
it.
do as a GM because
Yeah.
I cannot deny what Kennedy Carter brings offensively and also
And
defensively.
on the defensively, yeah.
Now her past history with other ball clubs,
Not
I don't
good.
care about that because Golden
Right.
State Warriors are excellent at managing what Draymond does.
You can man it right. Leadership. It's leadership. You see, it's leadership, man. This is probably why uh part of the reason Weatherspoon ended up getting cut is maybe not managing that situation, managing that roster. Listen, far from me, she's the expert. I'm not, but I'm from the outside looking in. I'm thinking that roster, like you say, you got to manage that. You got to manage those
Right
rosters. You
now,
got to do it. Phil Jackson,
you do you do got to manage it because again,
yeah,
there's a lot of egos
a
and
lot of
a
egos.
lot of egos, a lot of emotions.
Yep.
Um, but even when Spoon took the job, that was a lot going on, and I'm kind of divided because I still think Spoon got a raw deal 1 year.
Right. That's what
You
I'm
know,
saying. The girl can
yeah,
coach.
getting the can after 1 year. I don't think that's right. And plus everything that was going on with black coaches last year.
Yeah.
I even told Spoon down in Miami, with everything going on with black coaches, I'm like, yo, I really think, and I told her, I like you got a raw deal. But
Yeah.
again, your status in the game is solidified
Right.
and
Exactly.
and another job is coming. And I was like I say, I was happy when she got picked up to coaching Unrivaled. And I know another head coaching job in another league is coming.
It's coming.
Um, I forgot who said that they're working on like a G League type
Mm.
league for the ladies who don't make WNBA rosters.
Okay.
Right, somebody's working
So
on an
they don't have
actual
to go
WG
overseas all
league.
the time, go out the country all the time.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. A
That'd be
G League
good.
situation is coming. So that's another
Mm-hmm.
bright spot, but I know that's probably like another 2 years away.
Down the years, yeah, down the
Right.
line.
Right. Now, next year we got Portland and Toronto next year.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
I'm hearing rumblings about a team in Philly in
I
the
need
next
a
couple
team in
years.
Miami.
Oh yeah, that'll be lit.
That's what I need, bro.
Um
A team in Miami.
and I need to check to see what's the timeline on the Nashville team.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
heard about the
Nashville
Nashville
Volunteers.
team. Yeah,
Yeah, so right
that's
now,
down the
the
line.
game is growing. It's not
It's
growing as
expanding.
fast as we or any other ladies would like, but the game is growing. I'm
Yeah.
glad of that. Um, and I would like to see maybe another team in the South. I know we got Atlanta. There's the
We
talk
got
about
Atlanta.
Nashville. I maybe Miami is would probably be the next
Maybe
mark.
Miami. If I'm the money makers in Miami, I could see them putting. If I'm Pat Riley and them, I could see them. The lady was the president of Miami. I forgot her name, Shalia, something like that. There's some people down there with some money that should be able to put that together for me,
Oh
man.
yeah, yeah,
The
man.
man, they already got Unrivaled doing big things. So Miami is already becoming like a little hub for the women's game. I just think it'll be a good fit. It'll be a perfect fit, man.
Yeah, oh, it definitely would.
You
Palm
know,
trees, sunshine,
palm
good food.
trees. Exactly.
I'm just hey, it's everything.
Hey,
Attractions,
man.
and
Maybe
that's the thing. The
Kennedy
same
Carter get
thing,
down there, put
right?
Kennedy Carter on that beach. Like, look, relax.
Yeah,
We gotta
relax.
give me
Yeah,
some
yeah.
Mai Tais
Whatever
over
you
here,
need to
please.
get in your
Get
Zen
my player a
mode.
drink.
Yeah, whatever you need, Kennedy.
Let's go
You
out on
know,
this yacht and just
right?
relax. What you need.
What
Let
you
me
need,
know.
Kennedy. See, hey,
Yeah,
Kennedy, me and my man Juice. Yo, we
yeah,
believe in you. We
straight
believe in you.
up. Yep,
You know what I'm saying? From Mississippi State to the W, we know
yep,
what you bring.
yep,
You know what I'm
yep.
saying? Kennedy, Once a week,
It's undeniable.
I watched that game when you and Enrique went at it. When you was on
Yeah,
the sideline getting your cramps rubbed out and
yeah,
eating bananas.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's one
Getting
of
the
my favorite games
potassium
to
right.
watch.
Yeah. Get
But
that
yeah,
quick
but
jolt of
Chicago,
potassium.
but that was a lot of things. Dana Evans wasn't happy. So yeah, that was a lot going on.
It's always a lot behind the scenes, man. Because I feel like with Coach Spoon, it had to be some stuff behind the scenes. I don't know what was going on between her and management. You know, I'm not sure what type of relationship she really had with Jerice and them. Uh, even beyond the Kennedy Carter stuff, 'cause it had to be more than just the Kennedy Carter stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was more than that.
Yeah.
I know one thing now. One of the things I was critical on Spoon with was I really thought Dana Evans should have been in the starting lineup.
Mm.
Dana Evans is a proven sharpshooter from behind the arc.
Mm-hmm.
She was one of the catalysts that brought that championship to Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
along with Kalia Copper. You know,
So did.
and she's homegrown, right? Gary,
So
Indiana,
did.
Gary, Indiana, Chicago, same thing. You
Pretty
know,
much right there.
right? So you know she's proven. So I know when Dana Evans got reserve put coming off the bench, I know that was some friction right there in the locker room. But you know, but that's
Yeah.
last year, man. She's with the
That's
Aces.
last year. She's gone now. Where
Oh yeah,
she's at,
yeah.
she's with the Aces
That's
now.
another reason why I'm still high on the Aces. The Aces
Okay.
got a lot of shooting. The Aces probably gonna put up
Ah,
120 points a night.
that's how you do it. Put a bunch of shooters around Asia Wilson. You can't lose like
You can't
that.
lose. You can't lose. You
You
cannot
can't
lose.
double team Asia Wilson, and we're gonna pick you apart.
Hey,
So pick,
Chelsea
yeah.
Gray playing like
Chelsea
Chelsea Gray.
Gray,
The
Jewel
point guard is
Lloyd,
the point guard
Aaliyah
doing point guard
Nye,
things. Jackie Young was putting on
Jackie
the clinic.
Young. Oh yes, Cheyenne Parker Tyus will be back at some point. You got Deja Kelly coming up, and the Aces gonna have to make some decisions too. They got
Yeah,
some
they got to make some
players.
decisions too. They got to make
Yeah,
some
they got some
decisions.
players. Queen Egbo out of Baylor, Tiffany Mitchell. You already know. Oh yeah, they're gonna have to make some decisions.
Oh, Tiffany Mitchell ain't going nowhere. Tiffany Mitchell,
Tiffany
um,
Mitchell.
he,
Tuesday night, Phoenix at Las Vegas. Tuesday night.
yeah. And Seattle looked good
Uh
today. And
oh, let me look at the Seattle roster.
Seattle looked
I
good
like
today.
Seattle. Yeah, I like Seattle.
Yes.
Alicia Clark, Zaya Cook, Skylar Diggins, Easy McBeggar. I like Easy's
Oh yeah,
game.
easy Mac McGraw. That's some
Yeah.
that one of my boo
Dominique
things.
Malonga. Did Dominique Malonga play the other night?
Nah, she just got in.
Okay, she
She
didn't
just
play.
got
Okay.
in 24 hours ago.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. She just got in.
They
She
got
was in street
Ogumake. You
clothes.
already
Gabby
know.
Williams. Yeah, Gabby
God,
Williams
I
was in
like
street
Gabby
clothes.
Williams. Yeah. Street clothes. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got Erica Wheeler. They got Katie Lou Samuelson coming up off the bench. Yeah, they got a little roster. I like of course, Skylar Diggins, man.
Oh yeah.
Skylar Diggins. They said pretty much Skylar Diggins resurrected Notre Dame basketball.
She resurrected
Skylar
Notre
Diggins,
Dame
man.
basketball.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
saved.
I would give you that. I
Technically,
give
I
you
mean,
that. I give you that.
we gotta give it to her, man. She really, like a lot of people wanted to be Skylar. They wanted
Oh
to be
yeah.
like her.
She's an icon.
Icon, man.
Yeah,
Notre
she's an
Dame,
icon.
5'9", 140 pounds,
Point
just a ball of energy.
point
Could
guard,
shoot. Yeah,
point guard
point
you.
guard. Yeah, point guard. Could shoot it from
No, I was saying Notre
anywhere.
Dame is point guard you.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Notre Dame. Yeah. And you got Ozaya Cook over there. Still, she's
Mm-hmm.
still young. She on the come up. Sparks let her go. That's all right. You
Well,
know.
Well, I saw
They
that
got a lot
coming.
of players over there.
Well, I knew that was coming because last year she was out a substantial amount of time battling Crohn's
Yeah,
disease. It's good to see her back in the form we know her
back in action.
in. Yeah, so yeah, she was looking good.
They
Like I say,
picked
the
up
weight she
Odyssey
lost.
Sims, man. When they picked up Odyssey Sims, that's when it was like, okay, the Sparks got a roster, bro. The
That I
Sparks
told you,
loaded.
the
They
Sparks.
loaded. I see what you're saying now. They
Yeah,
loaded.
look, I'm high on the
I mean, they
Sparks.
loaded at
I
every
told you,
position,
I
man.
told you. Right now, at the West, it's gonna come down to the Aces, the
Mm,
Sparks, and the Link.
yeah, the links.
And I got
Golly.
Seattle, and I got Seattle right under that.
Right
I'm
in
gonna
that,
throw Seattle in there.
put them in there.
I'm putting
Who is
Seattle
that?
in there
The Erica
because
Hamby, Rakia Jackson, Kelsey Plum, Odyssey Sims, Azura Stevens, Cameron Brink will be back, Ray Burrell, Sanaya Fagan, Sarah Ashley Barker, my other little girl from
yeah.
Alabama.
But now hold on.
Oh,
But hold on,
man.
hold on, hold on. Before we now with the
Woo,
I know you're just giving off the
woo.
training camp roster. Yeah, so keep going. So it's the rookies, it's
Julie
gonna be some
Allen,
rookies let go.
uh-huh.
But right now,
Sanaya
just the
Fagan,
names,
Sarah Ashley Barker, Leatu King out of Notre Dame.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
She, let me see something. Hold on. Leatu.
They got a roster.
Yeah, she's a rookie. Yeah, she's a rookie. Notre Dame had
They
a
got a
couple of
roster.
little
They got
players.
a roster.
Okay.
They got a
I
roster.
didn't know Notre Dame was this loaded back. Notre Dame had a lot of players drafted.
Yeah,
Citron is the one, though. Citron, bro, she looked good the other night.
she did.
She looked good, man. I
She
like
did.
Citron's
She
game.
did. She did. Um,
She liked it. She was mixing it up, man. She tough. You know, I like that. Rakia Jackson, listen, man. Rakia Jackson, look out. 6'2", 175. Can do it all. You know, out of Tennessee. Okay. And she on the all baddie team.
that's right. You know what I'm saying?
So I just, I feel you on this Sparks roster. Yeah. So yeah, that's Valkyries will be in the tank. I'm just looking, I'm just kind of overview there. The Valkyries, they'll be in the tank.
He's just like,
Let me see. Let me see this Lynx roster. They didn't really do a lot of crazy
nah,
stuff.
they ain't do nothing. They ain't really do nothing outrageous. They just
They got some decisions to make, though. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. They got 10 cuts to make. So Kayla McBride ain't going nowhere.
nah.
Natasha Heidman, Nafisa Kalia, Bridget Carlton. Oh, yeah, they got a roster now. They got a roster. Alana Smith, Courtney Williams. Oh, man. You know Courtney Williams, that's my girl. She can
Oh
ball.
yeah, yeah, real cool. Courtney Williams, cool enough.
Oh, man. So,
Cool enough.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, excellent flow general.
floor general,
Yeah, she's
man.
an
I
excellent.
mean, listen, can pull up, can dish it, keeps everybody in the game, great leader. You know, they won the commissioner cup, but they couldn't pull out the championship.
I still think that was rigged.
Oh, the Liberty they rigged it.
I
They
look,
wanted their big
look.
market.
They had to do that because the Knicks ain't shit.
Oh, that didn't
I said it. I said it.
Oh,
I said it.
so they
So
had to
so
do it. The
so so
Knicks,
NY can stop being next year.
right? It's always yeah. It's gonna be like that this year too,
So
because this is it. Boston about to put it on them as far as the men go. Diamond Johnson out of Norfolk State is on the practice squad on the run. Hey, let's
Hey,
go.
I can't wait to that first preseason game.
Let's go.
I can't
When
wait to
that
that
game is.
preseason game, boy. I'm gonna have a Diamond Johnson shirt on.
Wait, how I'm just getting, hold on now. What? Diamond Johnson. Okay. She's with the Lynx, bro.
I know. Hey, I'm gonna have my Diamond
Shit.
that game. Hey, that first preseason game, I'm gonna have my Diamond Johnson shirt on. Shout out to Diamond. Really proud of. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Hey,
Okay. Okay.
come.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah. The Lynx. Okay, I didn't know that, man. Let me go back to this Lynx roster.
yeah.
Diamond Johnson.
Hey,
They need to go ahead and put her on that roster. Put her on the
hey.
regular season roster.
No, I got some pictures of I'm gonna put up. She flew her homegirl in to get the braids
Wow.
done. She got the braids right for media day. Hey, she got the
Yeah.
game face on, working hard.
Yeah.
So hopefully, hopefully she'll make the permanent roster. I know she's gonna make the permanent roster.
Golly,
I ain't
man.
gonna
I
put
hope
no
so,
hope in it.
bro.
I ain't putting no hope
No,
in it.
she
I'm
gonna
gonna put some
ball.
prayer
Yeah.
on it. I'm gonna put some prayer on it,
Yeah.
but I know she's gonna make that roster.
She's
Diamond,
gonna make that
proud of
roster,
you.
man.
I I know you're gonna show out. I know you're gonna.
Yeah. This is yeah,
Hey,
because you was talking about that.
yeah,
You
but
were sure talking about that, man.
yeah, but but yeah, now tomorrow,
Diamond
everybody,
Johnson.
what we're gonna be talking about is we're gonna get into Kennedy Carter. We're gonna talk
Oh,
Kennedy
okay.
Carter, and also we're gonna give y'all a taste of what the format for the for our podcast is gonna be. Um, we got a lot of proprietary stuff that we introducing to the public that no other platforms is giving you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Whoa,
I'm
man.
I'm finalizing this year's fine list. Last year, um, I was the first one that was talking about paying these chicks fine. They get a fine. Um, I'm gonna post last year's fine list. I'm gonna repost the fine list from last year, and
Yeah.
um, we're gonna talk about my fine list for this year. Who I would pay the
Mm.
fine for if they get penalized. All right.
Mm.
Now, Ella was like, "Hey, we need to review, the fine, and make sure they getting a raw deal. We just don't want to be paying fines, and we know you're a troublemaker. You just be starting stuff,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
need to review it to see if you really deserve this fine to
It's
be
just
paid,
right.
because really, Ella just think I'm just throwing money away because they got cute faces and nice butts. I'm
Right,
just,
right, right.
you know, I'm like Ella. I'm not paying fines for Rudy poops.
Yeah.
I'm paying fines for people who get raw deals,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and a few
Mm-hmm.
cute ones too,
Ah.
you know. You're right. The fine list, the Hoop and Hottie nominations.
Okay.
And that was a lot of awards that we was gonna give out last year, but that was a lot going on with, of course, with dead stock passing and all that. So we
Yeah.
just pulled the brakes on a lot of stuff. But um probably on Wednesday, on Tuesday or Wednesday, I wanna on air, we're gonna go
Okay.
ahead and we're gonna give out the recognized last year's performers, and we're gonna
Okay.
on air, we're gonna give out some awards
Okay.
for last year's performance, and on to make way for this year. The sophomore super sophomore awards, the fabulous freshmen. We're gonna recognize the rookies from last year who came out
Okay.
killing. We're gonna recognize the sophomores who was killing, who are now upperclassmen now.
Yeah.
Right. So we're gonna give out them awards on air on Wednesday. We're gonna do that Wednesday, but tomorrow we're gonna get into this Kennedy Carter thing because Kennedy Carter, again, you're getting the raw deal. If I was a GM, you'll be on my team.
Right.
You'll be on my team. Definitely.
Yep.
So we're gonna get into Kennedy Carter business.
Mm-hmm.
Because and And I did a little research, and there's a lot of players that do struggle with mental illness.
Right.
I read about one player in college. She like attempted suicide like 3 times, and um I guess after the third attempt, when it didn't work, I guess that she saw that, hey, I must be here for a purpose,
Yeah.
and we all are here for a
We
purpose.
are.
And,
Yeah. Right. That's for everybody.
right, coming from me, coming from my man Juice here, and Ella's not on us with us right now. She's a former player. This platform we got is to elevate y'all, celebrate y'all. We're gonna entertain a lot of stuff that we say is gonna be satire, because again,
Right.
it's entertainment, but we're not gonna bash you. We're not
Right. No.
right. Yeah, that's not what we're about.
Mm-mm.
We're not gonna Mr. Whitlock you. We're not Jason Whitlock. You know what I'm
No.
saying? We don't care who you sleep with.
Right. We
You know what I'm
might
saying?
make
I
some
don't care who.
comments, but it's
Yeah, we
not
don't
gonna
care
be
about that. That's not
right. We don't
important.
care about that.
What
No.
what we care about, ladies, can you put the ball in the hoop?
And you put on
Can
the
you
hoop.
defend?
Then you defend.
Can you make a difference on the court? That's
Right.
what's mattering. That's what matters.
Now, right, but now that's what matters. Now that's what matters. But like you say, we may get into, what your swag like too.
Oh yeah. Oh, but see but again, yeah, we get into the swag.
And we're
Because
gonna do it
again,
respectfully, and it's gonna be all love.
everything's all love. We
Because
celebrate.
pregame
Yeah, we
swag is
celebrating.
definitely
We celebrating your
celebrated.
style. We celebrating
Yeah,
your swag. All that.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we here to
That's
do.
what we're here for. Okay.
Because we deal in the music, so
We
we
deal
all
in the
about the
music
music and
too.
the style.
Yep. We definitely deal in the
Yeah,
music too.
yeah.
And then that's
So
all a part of the
ladies,
style. The ladies, we not gonna whitlock you.
yeah, we ain't gonna whitlock you. That's
Yeah,
not us.
that
Yeah, we
ain't
ain't on
it.
no sucker shit.
Mm-mm. Nope. We gonna
No.
celebrate you.
Yeah, we celebrating y'all, we elevating y'all, you know what I'm saying? All of that.
Yep.
And and also we recognizing the past, the present, to make way for the future.
Yeah.
We also gonna be recognizing the players and icons that paved the way for you ladies. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, the Kim Mulkeys, the Niall
Tim
Ivies,
Mulkins.
Don
Right.
Staley,
Don Staley.
Carol
Yeah.
Lawson, Muffet
Becky Hammond.
McGraw,
Carolina
yeah,
Bucky McGraw.
yeah, on
Yeah.
Teresa Weatherspoon,
What's the lady from Stanford? Uh, you
Tar
know who I'm talking about.
Vanderbilt,
Vanderbilt, yeah.
yeah. Again,
Pat
we
Summit. Pat
yeah, Pat
Summit.
Sum, yeah,
Yeah.
rest in peace
Can't
to the
forget
late
about
great
Pat.
Pat Summit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot. Probably once a week we're gonna do a spotlight on somebody who laid the groundwork.
Muffet McGraw. Can't forget about Muffet
Yeah,
McGraw. I
yeah.
think we said Muffet.
Yeah, I said her, yeah.
Okay.
Right. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
Lisa yeah,
It's a long
right,
list.
because
Yeah.
again, we can't push this thing forward without going back and uplifting who paved the way. And that's
Yeah.
what we're gonna do. Once a week, we're gonna spotlight someone who
Cynthia
helped,
Cooper.
who
Cynthia Cooper
yeah, Cynthia
from that
Cooper.
Houston team.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do an appreciation, because again, I don't care if you're dealing with
Sylvia
music.
Fowles.
Yeah, I don't care if you're in the field of music, medicine. You got to go back and recognize who
Yeah.
paved the way.
Tamika Holesclaw.
Oh, Tamika Holesclaw. She's another
Yeah.
good, another great,
Yeah.
another great.
Cheryl Miller.
Cheryl Miller.
Yeah.
You know what?
Candace
Hey,
Parker. I can go on and
you
on
know
now. Don't
what?
get me started now.
Hey, and speaking of Cheryl Miller,